3 points. The recent song by Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds is called Black Star
Dancing?
Dance. Eruption in the 70s. What was their other top 10 hit?
Nope, sorry Ken.
Okay, don't worry. It was... While you're on, please do it now.
Okay, I'd like to say hello to everyone who's welcome to stay in contact.
Hello people! Womble's out on a job today. And he is in such beautiful countryside here. And, I'll let you know, it's a camper overnight spot. Free of charge as well. One condition, you use the pub. And of course, it had to be a pub if it was Womble. One up that she just curled off for me. I'll finish filming a pub. It's closed at the moment. As you can see, he's still in bed. Right. It's situated approximately halfway between Leominster and Hereford, and it is on a bus route, but I don't know the bus hours. The bus is rare. You've got about a mile walk to the bottom of the hill, and you can catch a bus from the bottom of the hill. So he's closed Mondays and Tuesdays, opened on Wednesdays 12 till 2:30, and then 6 till whatever. If there's people in, he'll stop open. If there's nobody in, it's a country pub, and it's not, you know, it's coming up the tourist season, so there might be a few more. So he's put 6 till it closes. Sundays 12 till he closes. He doesn't open on a Sunday evening, unless there's a group in. If there's a big party on, he'll stay open. Right, look at that view. Beautiful garden now. Tables everywhere. I'll zoom in on that view. Right, look at that. Right, the only slight problem with it is there. This is the major north-south railway line, and the trains are that close. They're quiet because they're just about, because there's a big tunnel just up alongside the building, and they go underneath what they call Dinmore Hill, and on the top of Dinmore Hill is the Queen's Wood. That's a very, very well visited place. I don't like it because it's pay to park. I know it isn't a lot, but it's still pay to park. It's my bloody countryside. Why should I have to pay to see it? But right at the end of the car park, oh, if I zoom right in, you can't quite see it, but that's the River Wye there. River Wye goes right along the edge of it, That's hence the reason why the bridges are up there. That's the River Wye. And if you're going overnight, there's a vast piece of grass down in the far corner. I'll film it in a while for you. But there's a vast piece of grass down there. There's no electric. There's no toilets or showers. There's toilets when the pub's open. But there's no amenities like that. But you're wild camping, so you bring your own anyway, don't you? It's a beautiful piece of countryside here. A mile walk when you get to the top of the drive. A mile walk and you're at what we call Bodenham Lakes. And a lot of fishermen go there. Got a lot of brummies down going there fishing. And it is a nice nature walk. It's an old gravel quarry, disused gravel quarry. The quarry's moved further up the road. Well, the quarry is at the end of those far trees right over the far side there. About 3 miles away. My dog's cleared off down the bottom somewhere. Just don't get in the river because it is a fast flowing river. Right, what am I doing today? Well, I'll show you. Hanging baskets, right? That one's falling off the wall. Alright, so I gotta repair that. Hanging basket there, they're all alright. That one's alright. Those 3 are alright down there. That one's not. The one above the door is okay. But there's supposed to be one there. And I'll tell you where it is. It's there. There's the bracket. And there's the planter. So I have to try and get a ladder in there and get up there and try and re-drill it up there and put some bigger plugs, bigger raw plugs. I've got some masonry things. There's a beautiful stone pub, you know, typical railway. There was a small railway station there. It's still there, but it's a dwelling now. What they call a dwelling. Right, the other one was 2 weeks ago. I was out here at a wedding, and she was drunk, mind. She fell off a top step and snapped the guardrail off at the ground, and off of the ground up there, ripped it away from that steel post. So she snapped it. Okay, it's rotten. It is rotten. That's what you get when you put posts direct into the ground, and it's straight into dirt. So I'm drilling that down to the floor. They got one the other side, so it'll only match it. And the trouble is I couldn't get a black one. So I'll drill that in there. It'll be stronger and safer. Won't rot off as quick. And if it does rot off, you can just unbolt him and put another post in. That's what I've got to do today. I'll try and film it. Catch you in a while. Are you comfy? Are you comfy? Did you pinch that man's lager? You bloody did, didn't you? Turned her back and she's up on the table like a shot. Drinking Stella. What do you want to come walkies? Come and walkies? Come on in. Come on then. Right, down the bottom then. Get on. There you go. Right. Believe me, this is a bloody steep hill. How I got my van to stop? Well, I've had to put a chock under the wheel to help hold it there. Beautiful little autumn garden there. Long way to carry a pint though from right up there. Really well hidden into the hillside. Got beautiful views from up there. I've only ever seen this car park flooded once in my entire life. Well, in my youth. There's the railway bridge up there. Spot, you're coming back this, but don't you get near that river. It's quite a fast flowing river. Now I'm below the railway line now. This way, over here. What? But as you can see, it's a vast car park. Only 3 cars in at the moment. She's squatting for a pee. I'll just go to the edge and have a look over for you. You stay. Well, you can see it down there, there's the river. All the trees on the far side have fallen in. We have had a lot of rain, mind. Hark. No, that's a lorry on the hill. You hear the lorries on the hill more than what you hear the trains. It's because they've all shut off their engines here to go into the tunnel. Right, this is our patch of ground that we can have. Again, like as I said, there's no amenities down here, and you can only use the pub ones when the pub is open. You know, very beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You're coming off the edge of that bank, you. I know it's still quite a way down there to the river, but it is a steep bank. You can't quite see. There are a lot of fish in there. A lot of fish. A bunny rabbit up in the corner. Look. You see him? Just about there. Yeah, just there. Oh, birdie went for me. I'm glad Spot didn't see it, because she'd be in the river after it. Spot, come away from that edge. I reckon you get, what, 20 vans on here? 20 or more. Yeah, possibly 10 each side. But if you park long ways, then you get, well, I think you still get, yeah, because they take up as much room when they're parked along the side as they do if they're nosed in, because you have that space in between you. Whereas when you're long side, you when you park a long ways on, you're stepping out into the middle, which I think is better. There. But just listen. It's all you can hear is birds. Lots of birds. It's the country. And of course Hereford, Herefordshire, it's where the men are men, and so are most of the women. Dog friendly. I'll leave you up there. I'll use the other one. Right. This one's already got a steel liner in it. So I'm just got to dig him out, give her all the dirt. And that's for the top post. Top post is alright because he's strapped back to this steel post anyway. So it's only to support these 2 rails. So might have to move the plant plot in a while. Right, get on with it. And as you can see, you're up there. Hello. Hello.
But you either lie down there or you get in the van. Let me know when the battery runs flat. Only doing that to get some marks on it, so I know where to axe. Getting on with it quite well now. Got that bolted down, which is nice and loose in there. Just about to cut this post off and draw him a line. Cut him off because that rail has dropped, so he's got to come back up. So that gets the nail to this post and the handrail nailed on the top. Stops him spreading. So let's get in there. I can set you up here now. Big reason why I use hand saw. I can get a food cut. I got power tools in the van, but I'd rather use hand tools. Tend to get it right. There. Let's give it a couple of knocks to get it further back in case I loosened it. That one. Right, this is a thing that they always do. Those are adjustable. They will tighten it down on there, but you've got that, if you can see it, you've got that 1/4 inch gap, right? But a 1/4 inch gap at the top is a lot. So it needs to be wedged down there. So I'm going to make a 1/4 inch wedge and drive it in there first before I start tightening it. That one doesn't matter because it won't be going backwards and forwards, it'll be all the way forwards. So just got to make a wedge now to go in there. Well, it's now 3 o'clock. Second to last customers are just about leaving. The other two are inside, they're just about finishing up and leaving. Spot, come on back. Come on. Done what I had to do. Put that basket back up. Bracket fell off the wall. well, that one had bent. This one had come off altogether and was on the floor. And the main one was to put this handrail back in. So that's new post in there. New bottom, well, same bottom rails as was on the old one, same top rail as on the old one, and a new post in there. But this time, instead of going to the floor where it snapped off before, you know, no wonder it's rotted off. You know, it's straight into dirt. So it's staying into there, treated wood. Where's that car going? Sorry, she's such a wanderer. I took my van off the hill, put it down in the car park because I'm gonna have a jar. There you go. That's that hanging basket bracket back up. I don't know whether you can see with the sun right behind in front of me. That was the old fence that's still there. That's solid enough, see? Well, that's on a corner, so it's bracing itself. I should have got a screw out and put it in there. Well, you only do what you paid for, you? And a new bracket there. New post, solid as a rock. Come on, you. What? Come on. Did you have this fag and we're going in the pub then? Because it is bloody warm. Let's just walk around the garden for you. I'm still expecting her to curl another one off. So you've got all this patio area up here. Shows you the patio area at the bottom in the car park. 4 tables there, there's rows of chairs. Up there on the veranda, there's a pool room straight opposite. And that's the toilets in through that door there. The outside of the pub.